we will be getting back and back to our sort of usual level of quality. Got to make sure he doesn't get too far forward, especially if Tomato gets involved. The Lucent Beam could just be enough to keep Matthew in position long enough for Dubu to hit him with the combo. Oh. Dubu. Gets the kill on Angel. They'd have to commit that old Dragon form, but the stun allows them to move in. But now, Saberlight's in some trouble. He's going to open the Dragon Tail stun, look for the TP. It's canceled, though, by that Bushwhack, and actually the lasso hit a creep. So Saberlight, he's not locked down. He might actually be able to get away, maybe not. It gets Undying into a position to go for some sort of counter maneuver, as they are sort of wrapping their way in, but this is not good. Tomato is going to get run away from the stack. His life maybe not directly in danger just yet, but that stack could be taken away. But the Ravage, it's actually going to clip. Tomato gets hit on the back end. Brow's going to try to come in, looking to save his teammate, pulling Matthew back into the fight. They should be able to bring him down at least, but Tomato is still in some trouble, trying to get underneath the tower. But NOPING's heroes are getting slowly peeled away. It's just not going to be enough, though. Tomato still goes down. Panda will fall in exchange, so at least they get those two. Oh. Brow wants the zip in onto Dark Mago. Can they keep him alive? They need to hit him up with a shield, but they just don't have enough. Dark Mago's going to get taken down, and now they want even more. Panda next up on the chopping block. Angel, though, is pushing his way into the fight. He's looking to slow Brow down as best as he can, and it may be enough. Panda, nope, still going to get hit up. Brow finds the kill, takes the courier down there as well for good measure, and Dark Mago looking for the don't find the kill, just goes in there with the Ravage. Tomato not affected by it with the BK, but the rest of the team was. They've taken down Moonmander, but what can they get? Right now, they're trying to get away from the fight, as Panda did pop the borrowed time, but he is going to be taken down. Matthew, he fires out the sharpshooter hit, but it's not going to do a whole lot, but now Angel's into the fight. Saberlight getting that mana burned away, slowed up by the defusal as well. They're going to stop, though, to take down the tombstone, so Dubu is not going to get a whole lot of use out of that one, and he's still on the run. He just can't go anywhere. Bushwhack locked him down. He tries to turn around for the Dragon Tail stun, but it's just not going to be enough. Angel finds the kill. Saberlight gets taken down. Oh, Bryle. That's a little risky. He's going to get himself hit up by the Bushwhack, but well, able to get himself away. Moon, though, may not be in the greatest of positions here. He's going to leap himself into the pit, looking for the quick TP home. Matthew already used the Bushwhack, so didn't have any way of canceling it that time. Largely sort of their own sphere of influence, right? North and South America, we have not seen too much of them outside of those two regions just yet. So the chance to both see them all on LAN and to see them in action against teams from those other regions at TI is obviously going to be pretty fantastic. But for now, they're focused in on this matchup in particular. They jump directly onto Dark Mago. Good Ravage out from Oscar, but it's just not going to be enough. Dark Mago will fall. Oscar's actually going to be falling here as well. Panda tried to save him up with that Aphotic Shield, but it's not going to be enough. Now Panda just goes for the TP home, cutting his losses as he will back himself away. But that means Matthew, he's still sort of stuck in the tree line. They're going to throw the arrow out. Doesn't really get them the hit, but I believe, yeah, it did get them the vision. But at this point, the Hoodwink's just going to scurry into the trees. Should be should be able to TP away, and there's the blink. They get down the lasso. They have pulled Saberlight. They need the follow-up damage. Sharpshooter comes in, but the BKB will be activated. Saberlight's going to try and hold his ground. Reinforcements coming in. Dubu dropping down that tombstone on the high ground, but the real fight sort of going more towards that middle lane as Brow trying to zip in, but there's going to be the Ravage. It does connect onto Brow himself. They get the flame break in there as well. Need more damage. They're not seeing anyone down. Saber holding his ground. Oscar will be the one to fall. Now Angel, he's got to get him split. No longer has that Aegis to work with, but he's stunned up by the Lucent Beam. Brow's zipping, trying to bring him down. They do try to save his life with Glimmer. Enough to dump, and Angel will fall. That is a pretty big swing in momentum. NOPING now with the Aegis in their hands. They've got the cheese up on actually both Oscar and the Bad, as they didn't use the previous cheese for the last Roach attempt. So they're looking for, oh, he's going to zip in on Angel. This is very risky for them. They need to get through 2 lives at this point, and I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be able to do it, as Angel will push his way forward. Going to take down the tombstone first, finishing that up as quickly as he can. Now they try to lock him down. Saberlight looking for the stun, but Oscar blinks in, dropping the Ravage down, going to hit up on pretty much everybody. Tomato and Bravo are still trying to fight their way through this as they do get that Vortex down once again, pulling Angel into the fight. PL very low on HP, but again, even if he does go down, he's got the Aegis to work with, so he's going to have a second life here in this engagement. His teammates, though, need to start grouping around if they really want to go in. They are going to give it a go, but at this point, this isn't looking fantastic. Oscar's already lost a lot of his HP and found the real Angel. They're going to pull him back in with that Vortex, locking down Oscar as well. Saberlight with that Black Dragon form is just dishing out massive amounts of AoE damage. Angel will fall, Oscar dead as well, and Undying, they've done it. They take the fight. just gonna go to work. Tier 4 tower has already brought down the first. There's Darkmago in the last one to Saberlight, but again, where is the damage? They just can't bring him down. Darkmago will fall, and this may very well end. Matthew dropping low as well. There's a buyback from that bat, but it's just not going to be enough. They're getting completely wiped out here, as NOPING will lose 3, and there's going to be the GG call. What can NOPING do about that? Angel not looking to lead the lane. The Abba can't exactly go tracking down the Enchantress in his own jungle unless he just wants to waste a pretty significant amount of time, as Oscar is actually going to be the one to draw first blood up in the top lane. Angel, though, is still in a bit of a bad way here down bot. He's going to get slowed up by the enchant, turns around, though, for the hammer, but it's not going to be enough. Dubu gets in there with that Wild Wing Ripper, excuse me. Oh boy. And now Panda gonna get stunned up as well. He tried to use the Aphotic Shield to remove the enchant slow that leads him into the Dragon Tail, but Dubu and Saberlight not gonna get too greedy here, but Oscar says you're not leaving just yet. Unfortunately, that means Panda turns around as well for that fight, and he will be taken down, but if they can turn this into a trade, it's gonna go relatively well for them. They hit Dubu up with the X mark to spot, pulling it back into the Torrent and the Chakram. Oscar doesn't want to let it go, but he doesn't have really enough to keep this one going, although apparently nobody told him that. He's still going. There's going to be the Eclipse, though, to the face. Oscar losing about half of his HP. Matthew and Darkmago, though, looking to come in on the back line. They get the X down once again. The Torrent was not placed this time, though, so Tomato is going to be able to fall back. Moonmeander, though, has to be sacrificed, and at this point, NOPING, they're just going to keep on going. Bryle was hit up by that Spirit Vessel, but Saberlight blinking forward. They get the stun down. They're going to lock the Kunkka in place. Aphotic Shield, though, out from Panda, keeping him alive. Dubu, though, coming in with the enchant that leads into the Splitter stun, as Darkmago will be taken down, but Bryle has to give his life for that one. It's a 1-for-1, and at this point, Undying, it feels like they're just a little bit too broken up. Tomato is sort of hanging out on the edge of that fight. He's already used the Eclipse, and his HP is not looking fantastic. So yeah, this is a bit too far forward. There was no tier 2 tower there in the first place. Undying didn't take that in the middle of the fight. It had been gone for quite some time. So Darkmago may be a bit too far forward, but his teammates are wrapping around. The question is, though, how well can they initiate here without that Kunkka? Darkmago has been a large part of their sort of aggression over the last 10 minutes or so. So they're looking, oh, Tomato. Oh no, he just walks right into it. It's gonna get even harder for the Undying heroes to sort of position themselves in this fight unless they want to commit BKBs right away, and if you do that, you're in a bit of an awkward spot as well. Speaking of awkward spots, Matthew, he tries to go for the sharpshooter. He does actually land it onto the left, but he's gonna get taken down right away, and now Panda and Oscar are sort of caught out here as well, but here's gonna be the rotation in from Darkmago. The X comes down into the Torrent, into the Ghost Ship. Moonmeander dropping low as well, but he's gonna be able to pop that, well, pop that Cold Embrace onto himself. Is it going to be enough, though? He's still dropping low, but he's not dead yet. Does get off the Winter's Curse in time, but Moonmeander will still fall. There is going to be a buyback, though, out from Matthew, as that Hoodwink will slowly but surely rejoin the fight, potentially in time to jump in onto Saberlight here, as that DK is trying to get away, but he pops the BKB, able to turn around. Darkmago, meanwhile, was locked down for a moment, but the Aphotic Shield is going to keep him, well, up and running. Unfortunately, that means there's no shield for Angel, who got caught in the middle of the fight. He's taken down. Panda now falls as well, and Oscar, he's got to get the hell out of here, but he's not going to be able to make it away just yet. Stunned up by the Lucent Beam. Saberlight needs to get into position for the Dragon Tail. It technically connects, but Oscar had already jumped away with the Timber Chain. It's just not going to be enough separation. Uh-oh. They caught Angel. Can they keep him locked down, though? For now, he's going to fight his way through this. BKB activated. He's going directly onto Bryle, but yeah, that HP, it's ticking down, and now Angel, how the hell do you get out of here? 5 heroes chasing after him into the tree line. He's just going to... No, okay. Sven's dead for a minute, so now it's NOPING's turn to take a step back and wait things out. Good news for them, though, is that Roshan is still not back up for about a minute as well, but Panda is going to get jumped in on. Big play from Matthew there to create a little bit of separation, and now Darkmago with the Torrent onto 2. They might actually look to turn this. Moonmeander was trying to get the Witcher's Curse down, but he's actually not going to be able to get it off in time. He Cold Embraced himself instead, but there you go. Curse does come through, not hitting onto any other heroes, though, so Darkmago's really not taking any damage. But now, yeah, here comes Tomato into the fight. Eclipse will go through, and NOPING, they've just got to run for their lives. They're not going to make it out, though. Oscar dead already. Darkmago running out of time on the BKB, but it's the physical damage that does him in. Saberlight picks up the double. Now he wants the triple, and he is gonna get it. Panda falls and NOPING. Oh boy, they were up by as much as what? I think 6K. And he's got that fireball as well, so he can even help sort of clear through the creep waves the second that they spawn up. It's just, it's so exceptionally frustrating for NOPING and obviously their fans as well. They were playing so well, and they just sort of take their foot off the gas. They make some mistakes here and there, get a little over aggressive, and 1 or 2 misplays against Undying is going to cost you pretty heavily. As you see here, they're just making their way in for the fight, but Angel, okay, he's in onto the backline. He blows up Moonmeander before they can get out that Winter's Curse, so maybe this is the start of something. They can make it happen here. Dubu's taking a lot of damage from Oscar, but really it's Bryle and Tomato that the focus needs to be in on. They've got both the Aegis and Cheese in their hands, but Oscar, where's the backup? His teammates sort of bail out on him. They all fall back trying to deal with Saberlight mid, but the split focus is going to cost them pretty heavily. Oscar goes down, buys back immediately, and now they've lost the Sven, and actually the Sven doesn't have buyback. Angel can't get back in. Dark Mega will fall. That should pretty much be the end of it. 2 cores down, no buybacks on either. Tomato is presumably going to die here, but he's got the Aegis, so he's right back on his feet. And Undying have really just sort of stolen this one away. NOPING were looking so good for so long, but it really is pretty much the end for them. Just sort of the death throes here as they're attempting really everything that they have in terms of slowing this down, but it's just Oscar and the 2 supports. Tier 4 towers are going down. Don't realistically see them putting up a fight here unless Oscar pulls out the miracle of all miracles, but come on, guys.
Wonderful.